This right here is the monoparty in full fucking effect. This was Fox News Channel's Christopher Wallace coming out on Sunday. That's very important. And he's accusing a GOP representative of defunding the police for not supporting Biden's COVID stimulus. That is the dumbest fucking take, and I'm so glad I exposed this asshole in the lead up to the presidential debates in, October? Something like that. It just being a total fucking partisan hack. This motherfucker's not on your side. He's just on whatever side pays better. He shifts with the wind. And he's a part of that big old media conglomerate. And guess what? Fox News, they ain't your friend either. Fox News anchor Christopher Wallace had a contentious interview with Representative Jim Banks, a Republican from Indiana, on this week's broadcast of Fox News Sunday over a vote against the Democrats' emergency coronavirus relief bill that included police funds. Yeah, and how many other terrible things in it as well. We went through that one already. How many billions of dollars was getting shipped off to Egypt and Pakistan in that one, by the way? Or funding for national museums and closed off federal funding projects? Yeah. Exactly. It's way more pernicious. Banks said today Joe Biden is being held hostage in the White House by the squad and the radicals in the Democrat Party who control their party, who have spent the last years stigmatizing one of the most honorable professions in America in our law enforcement. A lot of that is facts, except I think Joe Biden is starting to believe his own bullshit at this point, so I wouldn't take him off the hook one bit, but other than that, it's basic facts he has here. It's not about defunding the police, which they fully support. Yeah, exactly. Until they're asked directly about that. Oh, no, we don't support that. And then the next day they'll be out there at a rally yelling about defunding the police and how they're such racist organization. But over the last year, they talked about stripping qualified immunity protections for police officers who do their job. They talk about cashless warrants and decreasing sentences as well. Cashless bail, and decreasing sentences. Facts. Ugh, and then fucking stupid droopy dog mutters, Congressman Banks, let me push back on that a little bit because my cheeks hurt. Oh, I'm sorry. Because of the program that has been announced this week, the president said that the central part of his anti-crime package is that the $350 billion in the American Rescue Plan, the COVID relief plan that was passed. Take a look at what the president said. Did he cut out the ums and ahs? That would be great. In a video, President Biden said, "Oh, you know the thing. It means more police officers, more nurses, more counselors, more social workers, more community violence interpreters to help resolve this before they escalate into crimes." That is the dumbest fucking thing I've heard in my life. I don't trust social workers to fucking show up on time in the morning, let alone fucking do anything to help reduce crimes. Or whatever the fuck a community violence interpreter is. I wonder if they speak jive. Wallace said, Congressman Banks, you voted against that package, against the $350 billion, just like every other Republican in the House and Senate. So why are you holding him accountable for this? And why didn't you do your fucking due diligence to take a look at what was actually in the bill? Oh, you already had this typed out for you. I get it. So can't you make the argument that it's you and the Republicans who are defunding the police? I hope he went fucking postal on this washed up old embryo. Banks responded, no, not at all. Let's go back and look over the record of the last year and the comments that the Democrats have made to Rashida Tlaib. Yeah, exactly. No, sir. Respectfully. I heard you make that point, but I'm asking you, there's $300 billion in that package, the president says can be used for policing. Exactly, that's what he's basing this off of. Yeah, there's $325 billion in there, or 350. I don't know, the number keeps changing. He says 300, and it says before 350. Is that all going to be going to police departments? No. Is it going to be going to who fucking knows? Don't know. But it could be, so therefore that means that you guys are the ones who actually hate cops, okay? Then they continue to bicker back and forth, and I don't really care, mostly because Wallace is a hack. Banks seems to have his talking points, and once again, cable news just seems totally fucking irrelevant. But why does all of this matter? Well, you take a look at Psaki, what she said yesterday at a press conference. One that we referenced yesterday as well, where she said that Biden wasn't even going to bother going down to Miami because we don't care about dead Latinos that didn't vote for us. Or something like that. Maybe I'm paraphrasing. Psaki stands by claims that Republicans are responsible for defunding the police. Uniparty in action, my friend. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki stood by claims made by President Joe Biden's advisor, Cedric Richmond, that Republicans defunded America's police departments. Fucking what? Republicans defunded the police, and then everybody in the press room clapped. White House correspondent Peter Doocy quoted Richmond as saying in a question to Psaki, by not supporting American Rescue Plan, but how is that an argument to be made when the president never mentioned needing money for police to stop a crime wave when he was selling the American Rescue Plan? Oh, I'm sure this is going to be cunty. The president did mention that the American Rescue Plan, the state and local funding, something that was supported by the president, a lot of Democrats who supported and voted for the bill specifically supported funding the police. I'm just asking, or were they more on the whole, oh no, we need more social workers and we need more useless fat fucking losers out there to help out, or i.e. get in the way. But Kay, she said this, and therefore nobody's going to question her. Could help ensure local cops were kept on the beat in communities across the country. Oh my god. No, don't hold any of the municipalities that actually sent it through their city council to defund the police responsible. No, it was the Republicans who didn't want to vote for your fucking garbage-filled bills. No, it wasn't their fault whatsoever. As you know, didn't receive a single Republican vote. That funding has been used to keep cops on the beat. But Doocy noted that the bill was meant to address local budget shortfalls and wasn't aimed at stopping the rising crime that has plagued much of the country. I think that any local department would argue that keeping cops on the beat and the communities safe when they had to because of the budget shortfalls, firing police is something that helps them address crimes in the communities, Psaki responded. Dude, I hope she's going to be turning up for the Olympics because these mental gymnastics are fucking podium worthy. And it just goes to show you, these are the exact same talking points that dumbass Chris Wallace was out there pushing, but oh no, he's on Fox News, therefore that means that he's the enemy. Oh yeah. Jen Psaki, oh she's a Democrat, that means that she's the enemy. Yeah, it's the same fucking shit. Uniparty Tactics 101. Just found that extremely interesting. And now we're going to dive into a whole host of weird goddamn shit that's happening on the left. And by the left, I mean Twitter leftists, not the nebulous terminology of anybody who doesn't agree with Republicans, because I don't know what the fuck that means anymore. But with that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.